sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here. As it will be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. These guys sitting at 3-2 at this point of the season. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
Off the play fake, Prescott. There's a short throw. It's caught by Connect. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
A first down carry for Davis. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Now Prescott. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. Now a 3rd and 6.
Number 12, Chris Olave. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Panthers take over.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And in recent seasons, he's really elevated his game and become one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL when he's out there leading his squad. He completed over 72% of his passes last season, which led the league, and he's looking to be even better in this season.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Now Tua.
The 17-yard line.
Now we take it in by Shaheed. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to pass. Tua. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
3rd down.
Tua going to run the sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 79 yards and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Play action now. Prescott. Right side. There's Likely with it. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboys.
Prescott from the gun. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Frankie Louvu.
And again, it's Prescott. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up.
There's Prescott. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation.
This will be fielded at the 17. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll run the draw with Irving. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Well, Allen. Nifty move. Strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now we give Irving running right. And some room to work. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. 6 yards out of the keeper at 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Bucky Irving, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Could be able to add the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. 2. Great return. And out now come the Cowboys. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Throwing. Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Daniel Wheelan now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Way forward for about 40 yards there on the first down carry.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Now 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Tua. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. What a spin. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott on play action. He'll get that complete to his tight end Kmet. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Cowboys.
And that That's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
He's got it to the 43 here.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10?
What a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The short one there, taken in by Ferguson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. He is out of bounds right around the 34. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? Tua going to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. It's Xavier Howard who brings him down from his corner position.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A little juke. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a first and 10. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Panthers' 9-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 and about the 21-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You put the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run out of the gun with Irvin. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off the play action. Tagovailoa. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Intended for Tucker Craft. Incomplete.
Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Now this time Tua is going to throw it. Gets this complete to Shaheed. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
And they run the option on 2nd down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Irving. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Irving. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Play action. Now it's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st down and goal to go.
Allen is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Kruger for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, nice move. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Dallas offense set for this next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They begin with a run by Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Cowboy first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnston. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Prescott yet again. This one taken in by Olave. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Prescott. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and a couple. Throwing. Prescott. Complete to Johnston here. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. On target over the middle to Hill. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Open man is Connect, the tight end. 3rd down and 1.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
To the air again, Prescott. That is caught. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
At the 5-yard line.
Now Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Tua, the final shot before half. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams try to find the right formula to come out with the victory. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
And he stopped immediately there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That's laid out deep for Rice. And this is caught. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Boy, they had it at the 1. The false start moves it to the 6 now for 1st and goal. On play action, here's Tua. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Here's Gloopy for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive, 4 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. After the touchdown, here's Gloopy to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield. This might be a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Prescott to throw it. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence if big plays are out there.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
To throw is Prescott. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the 1st. They'll try and run forward Davis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On second and goal, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's third and goal now.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Prescott on third and goal. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Sterling Shepard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a proven drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Cowboys 18.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Carolina getting set to take the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Now a play fake. Here's Tony Bailo. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. Now on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll try to get the run game going. Here's Davis. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Out route to Hill, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And the Panthers coming out now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Tua going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Tua sets up to pass it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Xavier Howard on the coverage.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Prescott now. From left side, taken in by Kmet. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Up the middle to Davis. Nice little juke. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Pass out left finds Johnston. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Inside give to Davis. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The slot man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
1st down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott finds Johnston. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
To Quentin Johnston. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Davis will try to run for it. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 7. And the Cowboy 1st down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Davis is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Davis again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. In motion right is Johnston. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got it at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
And his kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on
I
them.
was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Panthers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, getting ready to go back to work. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Irving. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
out of the gun to give the Spears. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That'll carry for Allen. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll throw. It's Tagovailoa. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. On play action, Prescott getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Prescott on play action. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he won't go out extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. The pass caught by Olave. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
It's Davis on the counter. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Throw over the middle. It's caught by Johnston. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a give to Davis. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Gain of 6. First down, Dallas.
To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Here's Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal, get the lead, let Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So now the Panthers down by a field goal. A minute 47 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now Tua. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's now second down and 20.
Here's Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up
Tua.
third down and 20.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
There on the coverage.
Throwing Tua. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Now Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is right through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
A beautiful fake. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now it's the Panthers' turn, trailing by 6. A little over a minute to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now we take it in by Shaheed. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's going to let it fly. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a 1st down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Now the Panthers going to send it for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Here's Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And there's the spike. It stops the clock at 22 seconds remaining. Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Carolina.
And he'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike. One final try for Tagovailoa. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. But all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but part of the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high percentage pass to try and tie the game. But the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So for the Cowboys, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.